Before we get into this video, I must disclose that this list was made referring to the console versions of this game only. So that includes the Xbox, PlayStation 2, GameCube, or if you don't have a console or prefer emulating, Dolphin will work as well. We also will not be taking into account Rehydrated, as not much has changed besides graphics, and I prefer the original anyway. As always, remember this list is just my opinion and has no real effect on anything. I'm CeaShark, and these are my top 5 levels in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Starting off the list at number 5, we have Jellyfish Fields. Whoa, before you try to roast me for starting the list off this way, at least let me explain. Jellyfish Fields is the first non-hub level accessible through casual gameplay, as it requires 0 golden spatulas to enter. The taxi pad leading to Jellyfish Fields can be found directly across from SpongeBob's Pineapple, and again can be accessed as soon as you get outside. I guess I sorta lied in saying that you need 0 to enter, as you do need 1 spatula to leave the pineapple. To me, Jellyfish Fields has always been such an A-class beginner level in that in almost all cases aside from speedrunning, this is the first real look at the game that a player is going to get. You are introduced to 3 different robot types, among other key things that are important to pick up on early in the game. Like the fact that SpongeBob, an underwater creature, can't swim? Jellyfish Fields sets the tone for the entire game, as again, it's one of the first areas a casual gamer is going to see. I remember countless times seeing this level through restarting or showing friends the game growing up, as I knew Jellyfish Fields was a good starting point for beginning players. Jellyfish Fields is a great starter level for this game, as it develops not all but a lot of key mechanics within the game. Like throwing watermelons or tikis as Patrick, or even tongue-boarding as SpongeBob. Jellyfish Fields is even topped off with a mini boss fight in the form of
King Jellyfish!
Jellyfish Fields serves as a great tutorial stage and opener to this cult classic, which earned it the number 5 spot on today's list. Coming in at number 4, we have Rock Bottom. Oh my god, guys, stop everything you are doing. The robots have stolen all the priceless artwork from the Bikini Bottom Museum, and only we can find it and return it to Mrs. Puff? Along with Sandy's help, SpongeBob must navigate Rock Bottom in all its glory, including the Trench of Advanced Darkness in the previously listed Bikini Bottom Museum, all while collecting the stolen or lost art. Rock Bottom is located in the second hub of Bikini Bottom, directly between the police station and Sandy's Tree Dome. In order to enter Rock Bottom, the player will need 25 total golden spatulas, as it's 15 to get into the Robo Sandy fight and 25 for Rock Bottom. This stealth-based level has such a dark and quiet feel to it, as it should, since it does introduce the Sleepy Time robot, a robot that is quite literally just trying to catch some Z's. Finally giving use to the sneak function, this level is filled with breaking platforms that must be snuck across, and the aforementioned Sleepy Time robot, which can be killed one way by sneaking up and hitting it, as your normal walk will wake the robot. This level also has you break SpongeBob into the museum through a vent, and then you sneak through all the security measures, and voila, it's like a scene out of a movie. Rock Bottom is just as beautiful to the eye as it is capturing, and the addition of the sneak function being a must makes this level quite a fun change of pace, literally. And that is why it ranks in today at number 4. Ranking at number 3 on our list today is the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard.
Who dares backsass the Flying Dutchman?
That would be me, CeaShark Backsass Pants. After learning that the robots have kicked the Flying Dutchman off of his ship and acquired their own, starting a war, you are tasked as SpongeBob and Sandy to regain control of the Flying Dutchman's vessel and destroy the enemy ship. The Flying Dutchman's Graveyard can only be accessed after unlocking Hub 3 and defeating Robo Patrick. While only 40 spatulas are required for Hub 3, 60 are needed to access Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, which is on the left of the Krusty Krab. Growing up, surprisingly, I actually both hated and dreaded this level. It was always very difficult for me as a child and chaotic, but as I've grown older and my skills have become more evident, I've realized what a gem this level truly is. Its complex and high-stakes nature is what makes it a great final level, as it is the last level in sequenced order, before the Chum Bucket Labs. This level showcases just about everything you can ask for in a level. With its complex puzzles and advanced platforming, Also a good amount of variety, as Sandy is playable in this area. This level takes everything you have learned throughout your journey in this game and tests your limits in preparation for what's to come in the Chum Bucket Labs. Flying Dutchman's Graveyard is absolutely beautiful in its spooky green color and awesome playable areas. Like a few other entries in this list, a great level wouldn't be complete without a mini boss fight, as the end sees you go one-on-one with the dead man himself. No, not that dead man. Yes, the Flying Dutchman himself. All of this combined and many other amazing features hidden throughout the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard make it a great addition to this list at number 3. Coming in at the second place spot on our list, SpongeBob's Dream. Now I can imagine you're pretty worn out by now, so how about a nap? Once asleep, you will enter SpongeBob's Dream, which will have you surrounded by different dream bubbles. Follow SpongeBob as he traverses through the dreams of Sandy, Squidward, and even Patrick. SpongeBob's Dream was always one of my favorites growing up. It was always the level I would grind to try to get to. I didn't even care if I beat the game most times. All I yearned for was watching SpongeBob fall asleep so I could enter his dream. With some of the most insane platforming in the game, a huge slide, and I mean huge, and a combat arena that literally feels like a war, this level truly feels different. I mean, look at the load into the level. Even that has its own unique twist. All of the dream bubbles and intense platforming needed to get between each dream, mixed with the wit of BFBB's dialogue, makes for a unique and comical experience, while still proving challenging. These reasons, among many others, are why I chose to put this in the number 2 spot. Alright guys, enough snoozing. We have finally made it to the number 1 spot on our list. If you have enjoyed the video so far, I only ask that you spread the word to your friends. Now let's get right into it. In my opinion, the number 1 level in SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom is the Murmur Lair. The year is 2003 and it's Halloween, but there are no spooks or nightmares in sight, as SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom has just released and you have your prepubescent hands on a copy of it. You have grinded and have just defeated Robo Sandy and unlocked Hub 2 of Bikini Bottom. As you are exploring, you decide to take a look at Shady Shoals retirement home. You load in and are met to your surprise with this. Suddenly, you are down in the Murmur Lair, tasked with helping your all-time favorite superheroes defend the Murmur Lair from robots and turn the security systems back on. And who better to help you than your best pal Patrick, as he is again playable. While the Murmur Lair is technically free to access, you must have unlocked the previously mentioned 15 spatula gate into Hub 2, and have defeated Robo Sandy to unlock the Bubble Bowl, as you will need it in this level. Pretty much everything about this level is a masterpiece to me. From the open space Batcave inspired layout to the intricate puzzles. This level was always a favorite to me, as I'm a huge superhero fan, and this level definitely revolves around that. You are also introduced to what, in my opinion, is the best robot in Battle for Bikini Bottom, Arth. I always felt so bad yeeting his robo dogs out of existence. Oh well. This absolute gem has everything you can ask for in a level. From electric barriers right off the bat, to watermelon throwing as Patrick, and yes, butt sliding as Patrick as well. But one of the main things I always remember sticking out to me was the veteran Rolling Ballroom Challenge. The Rolling Ballroom Challenge is an intricate, fast-paced timing challenge that sees you bubble bowl a button to release a ball, which you will follow through different obstacles that you control with buttons and pressure plates, until it gets to its final destination, in which you must bowl a bubble into a turbine to shoot the ball and get the golden spatula. This challenge sticks out to me and other players as a challenging yet uniquely brilliant addition to the game. While some players find it tricky, it's a good change of pace and one of the leading reasons I love the Murmur Lair so much. The other leading reason I love this level is, say it with me, mini boss fight. The Murmur Lair pits you as SpongeBob against one of the greatest enemies of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the Prawn. With the Murmur security system being shut down, the prawn was released and must once again be defeated into captivity. I am a sucker for boss fights, as you guys can tell, so this was a huge plus for me. I didn't want to bring speedrunning into this too much, as I wanted the list to be based off the casual player's experience, but it must be noted that this level just so happens to be my favorite level to speedrun on my current any percent route. So with it being my favorite casual and speedrunning level to complete, it's only right that it get this position on the list. All in all, this map has the right amount of fun, comedy, intensity, space, and challenges to be considered my #1 level in Battle for Bikini Bottom. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and the new format of production I have taken, as this video took a lot of time to make. I'm still working on my any percent and will be uploading more speedrunning videos and PBs soon. Thanks for watching, guys.